Alright, Pit Corner, we're back at it. It is now close to winter. I think we're still technically considered in the fall, but this is the time to wear those warm scents. The air is brisk, it's chilly out. You want your warmer scents to pop in and to shine through. But it's been a little while. Welcome back to the Pit Corner. My name is Raheem Jones, and here we talk about fragrance, fashion, and tech. Tonight's video, as I just alluded to, is going to be all fall and winter fragrances. I got some great fragrances here. This is like my 6 favorite fragrances that I want to kind of go over and discuss tonight. And these fragrances are going to have kind of a common kind of theme. They're going to be very warm. They're going to have some sweetness to it. A bit on the gourmand side, but definitely, it's going to be really, really warm and really, really nice. But I invite you to like, subscribe, tap the notification bell, stay locked in. We're going to try to crank videos out a little bit more consistent than we have been. It's been a little while. I think the last video we did, we talked about the iPhone, which that was a nice little day in the life video. And let me know in the comments if you're kind of interested in that kind of content. I definitely enjoyed making it. And it's something that, if you enjoy it, hey, I'll definitely crank out some more of those kind of videos. But let's go ahead and get started. First one I want to start with, and this is no particular order, by the way. All of these scents, they are, again, these are all my favorites. I don't have least to greatest. I'm just going to kind of grab random bottles and we're just going to talk about them. But the first one we're going to talk about is this sucker here, Vince Camuto Terra Extreme. So it's a beautiful bottle. It has like a nice little leather wrapping on the outside. But this one here, your top notes are going to be cinnamon, mandarin, orange, grapefruit, and Sicilian bergamot. That's for your top. The mid is going to have rum. And the rum, it smells absolutely amazing in this. You got rum, orange blossom, and geranium for your mids. And then the base is like, these are like my favorite notes for the base. Vanilla, tonka bean, and broxin and benzoin. So it's going to be smooth, warm in the bottom. It's just going to feel very festive. It's going to be perfect for this time of year. That's what you want out of your fall and winter scents. You want that warmth. You want that cinnamon in the top. It's going to give you that beautiful sweetness. It's just going to make it feel like fall. This is one of my personal favorites. It's relatively easy to find, and I know they have 2 different versions. They have the regular one of this, and then they have this one here, the Extreme. They both smell kind of similar, but I definitely would opt for the Extreme for this one. So, again, Vince Camuto Terra Extreme, one of my personal favorites for the fall and winter. So this next fragrance, this one, okay, I know I said that this. I know I said that these scents were not lined up in any particular order and that I didn't have one scent that was more favorite than the other. I guess I might have misled you there a little bit. This one here is probably, like, if I had to pick one fragrance to wear forever, it may be this fragrance here. This is one of my top favorites. We've talked about it in other videos. Talked about it probably on Instagram, but Tom Ford Noir Extreme. I'm burning through this bottle too. This one here, I'm like about, say, it's about a good third that's out of the bottle. But this thing right here is magic in the bottle. Top notes of cardamom, lavender, and saffron. The mid has orange blossom, black pepper, and incense. So it's going to have a bit of a kind of a smokiness to it. But the base, amber patchouli, vetiver, leather, it's the cardamom and the black pepper and the incense. It's just this sweet and smoky. It's absolutely amazing. Like, this is the definition of gourmand fragrance. Yeah, that cardamom really shines through in the opening. The orange gives us some sweetness, but the patchouli and amber and the leather, absolutely amazing. A little sneeze there. But this thing is perfect for, all occasions. You can wear this thing. I wear it all over the place. Date night, you can wear it to weddings. If you're going out on New Year's Eve and you want to be the best smelling person in the room, you grab your bottle of this. It's going to be a little pricey because it's Tom Ford, but it's worth every single penny. I know they have another one. It's the Tom Ford Noir. I think it's like I want to say Parfum or something like that. It's in an all gold bottle. I don't remember the exact name. They smell very similar, to be perfectly honest. In smelling both, this one here still continues to be my absolute favorite. It's something that I highly, highly, highly recommend for the fall and for the winter. So we're going to kind of continue on this journey with a very popular fragrance. It's a fall fragrance. It's a winter fragrance. It's Christmas in a bottle. None other than the Victor Roloff. This is the Spice Bomb Extreme. Spice Bomb Extreme. The star of the show here is the pink pepper and bergamot and the lemon in the opening. You got the cinnamon, you got black pepper, you got saffron in the mid, but the base is where the magic happens. The base has, so again, some of my favorite notes, tonka bean, vetiver, and labdanum, which is like a warm, it's a leathery, smoky and sweet kind of note. But this thing here, it smells absolutely amazing. It's really popular, so it's one of those things where if you do get it and you wear it, you're going to smell great, but somebody else may smell like you because they got the same bottle. It's a pretty popular fragrance, but it's the perfect fragrance for this time of year. I had to re-up on this in my collection, but yeah, that pink pepper, it really, really shines through. And again, it gives you like a gourmet kind of feel with that tonka bean, that cinnamon, and the black pepper and everything. But Spice Bomb, these are all fragrances, by the way, that you can buy blind buy them. Like, I guarantee you're gonna smell great. You're gonna enjoy it. It's none of these are misses. Like, I've recommended these fragrances to other people, and it was definitely a go. So, next one here. Well, let's start with this. The other fragrances, they all are on the pricier end, right? Ranging anywhere from, $100 and, depending on if you get it from the discounters or not, but they could be $100 and more, right? Tom Ford obviously can run you anywhere from $150 to something for that bottle, especially also depending on the size that you get. This next fragrance is a cheapie, but a goodie. Like, you could probably score this one for like $50, but it smells great. Mercedes-Benz Club Black. I love this fragrance because of how versatile it is. Again, just like these other fragrances, you can wear them on different occasions. But with this particular fragrance, you get some lasting power out of it. It's not overbearing, and it's inexpensive. 50-something bucks for a bottle of this. You're getting lemon, bergamot, and cardamom in the top. Notice a common theme here with all these fragrances. Cardamom being like that popular note between that and cinnamon. That's like all like what I call like fall notes, like stuff that you expect to get out of your fall fragrances. But with this one here, lemon, bergamot, cardamom in the top. What's interesting about this one is the lavender, cinnamon, and one of my favorite notes in any fragrance, nutmeg. Nutmeg in the middle just makes you, just makes me think of like sweet potato pie. But in the base, you got amber, patchouli, cedar, and you got musk. It has a nice little atomizer on it. This is nice and warm. It's gonna last you a long time. Like, you spray this thing on, you're getting like all day wear out of it. And like I said again, It is relatively inexpensive. You score, this bottle for like $50, and you're gonna smell absolutely great for the fall. But that was Mercedes-Benz Club Black. This next one, we've talked about this in exhaust, but it is my second favorite next to the Tom Ford. Even though, that 1 million Lucky, that one's special as well. So that's like my top three. People always ask me, like, well, what's your favorites? Tom Ford Noir Extreme, Paco Rabanne 1 million Lucky, which I believe that has nutmeg in it as well. That's probably why I gravitate to it. And this sucker here, YSL. This is the Eau de Parfum concentration. And you can see I put a dent in this bottle here. I gotta go get another bottle. But this one here, some of my favorite notes, orange bitters, bergamot in the top, lavender, geranium in the mids. But what's special about this one is it has cedar vetiver, but the star of the show is the cognac. The cognac and the orange bitters together, it is something absolutely magical. It's basically like having the original, the YSL Loam line with, yeah, those orange bitters in the top. It's just so bright. It gives it this, this citrusy kind of feel, but then that cognac and that oak with the smokiness and that booziness. It's just, this one here is something really, really special. Highly, highly, highly recommended for fall and winter. This last one is certainly not least. This line is an interesting line. Let's just jump right into it. So this is the Prada. This is the Luna Ocean, but this is the EDP concentration. The EDT concentration is really nice, but it's perfect for like summertime, springtime. It has a lot of citrus notes and different things. But this particular concentration, I liked it better than the full-blown Parfum. This one's the EDP, the Eau de Parfum. Grapefruit at the top, woody notes in the middle, vanilla and amber in the base. That gives you that warmth, that kind of creamy kind of feel. It's sweet, but it's also, the woody notes just gives it this fall winter kind of feel. So you get that real nice mixture and balance between sweet and woody. But this one here, this is a small bottle, by the way, and I'm burning through this bottle. I think this bottle, I ended up going full retail for it, and I think it ended up being like $120 for this small bottle. I'm definitely gonna opt for the bigger bottle next time, but yeah. This one here, this is like fall, winter. You might want to, throw on like a nice like turtleneck like this, or you could even throw on a suit and wear that one. It has just that grapefruit. It's great for the office. And the thing about this scent is that it's very subtle. So even though it's very warm, the sillage is not too crazy, but it's enough to where when you're in someone's presence, it'll get their attention, and you'll smell, absolutely amazing without, bombing out the entire room. These other scents, they're strong. They're really, really, really strong. The Tom Ford, super strong, super long lasting. The Vince Camuto is very, very strong, very long lasting. Everything here, Spice Bomb Extreme, they tell you from the rip, hey, this is going to be pretty strong. That one's very strong. But the Prada, it's, again, it's very subtle, but don't get me wrong, like you can smell it, but it's not going to be as powerful as these other ones. But just the mixture of it, again, that vanilla, that amber, the wood notes in it, it's perfect for this time of year. That's what you want. You want something that's warm, and again, perfect for the office. You can wear this one in the office. It's nice and it's subtle. Office, church, places where you don't want to like bomb out the room. But the rest of these, like New Year's Eve, yeah, you want to throw one of these on because they're going to definitely make you one of the best smelling people in the room. With that, that's the end of our video. I have so many fragrances. Like, this was my favorites, so it was kind of easy for me to kind of grab which ones I was going to, review in this video. There's so many other fragrances that that I have that I can show you. I may do like a part 2 to this video where we'll do another set of recommendations for the fall. And I may do 2 different types, right? I may do one where maybe the scents are on the higher end where you're spending, like the Tom Ford money or the Creed money. And then you got some that's on the other end, like the Mercedes, where you get like the Club Black, it's at like $50, or you get something that's, at a little bit of a lower price point. But we'll see. Let me know in the comments what, you would like to see. But that's the end of our video. Again, thank you for the support. Thank you for joining, for watching, for liking, for subscribing. Definitely appreciate you guys, and hope you have an amazing holiday, an amazing New Year, amazing start to the year, and we're going to keep this thing rolling. Yesterday was the 3-year anniversary for the loss of my mentor, Doug. So I had to get push through and get this video out, because again, this channel was started because it was something that he was going to do, and fragrance was a passion of both of ours. And I just sit back and just think about all the countless conversations him and I used to have, next to the barbecue pit on the corner of the pit. And I just kind of wonder, today, if he were still here, like what fragrances would he recommend to me? But I've been out and been, smelling different things and just getting a feel for what's out there, and kind of have some ideas of different things that he would have liked. For example, I know he would have loved this YSL, the EDP. He was a YSL fan, with the all-time and the regular loan, but I think that was like an EDT concentration. But he, it's been 3 years, so gone, never forgotten, and we're going to keep this thing rolling. So in the new year, the goal is to continue to crank out videos, and we're going to keep this journey going. But until next time, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.